Episode 1. The eerie flashback to 1996 sets an ominous tone, leaving questions lingering in the present. Maya's life seems tangled in a web of mysteries and tragedies. Her husband's murder, the nanny's bizarre behavior, and the unsettling footage on the nanny cam create a whirlwind of suspicion around her. Detective Kearse's doubts about Maya's stability further complicate things, especially with the revelation that the same gun was used in the deaths of both Joe and Maya's sister, Claire. The tension escalates as Maya confronts Isabella, only to be met with denial and a sudden disappearance. The clash between Maya and her mother-in-law, Judith, adds another layer of intrigue, hinting at buried tensions and hidden truths. Meanwhile, Detective Kearse's personal struggles, including mysterious blackout episodes, deepen the enigma surrounding the characters. Amidst all this, subtle clues emerge. A stranger leaving sunflowers at Claire's tombstone, Shane's suspicious actions, and Judith's haunting visit to her son's graves. Each detail seems to add to a larger, intricate puzzle, connecting past events to the present chaos. The episode ends with a haunting question echoing from the flashback. What went wrong during that ritual in 1996? It's a gripping setup that leaves viewers yearning for answers while unraveling a complex narrative woven with suspense and intrigue. Episode 2. Once upon a time, in a world veiled with intrigue and suspicion, Maya found herself entangled in a web of mysteries that blurred the lines between truth and deception. The tale began with Maya, a dedicated woman stationed at an army base, until a heart-shattering call shattered her world. Joe's voice on the other end of the line bore news of a tragedy, urging Maya to return home swiftly. Claire, her beloved sister, had met an untimely demise, and Joe stood as her pillar of solace amid the sorrow. Now in the present, Maya's life became a maze of unanswered questions and unsettling revelations. Detective Kearse and Marty, relentless in their pursuit of truth, probed the depths of Maya's home, seeking the elusive link between Claire and Joe's deaths. Unraveling the enigma, they delved into the dynamics of Claire's relationship with Joe, debunking notions of an affair. As the detectives departed, a shocking discovery tainted their departure. Marty's hidden truth about his marital status left Detective Kearse baffled, admonishing the young detective for his falsehoods, echoing the sentiment that honesty was paramount in their line of duty. Determined to untangle the threads of Claire's cryptic past, Maya, burdened with relentless thoughts about the gun and new leads, sought solace in Eva's wisdom. Despite Eva's own turmoil, she shed light on Claire's mysterious demeanor before her demise. A clandestine call on a burner phone had cast a haunting shadow over Claire's last days. Maya's fury at Eva's silence mingled with grief, leaving her reeling in a storm of emotions. Meanwhile, Detective Kearse, grappling with personal health concerns, sought counsel from his sponsor, Nicole, who urged him to confront his fears. Fearing the fallout from potential illness and job loss, Kearse weighed his options, contemplating a visit to a private hospital. Maya's relentless quest for answers led her to Claire's hidden stash, discovering the dormant burner phone. A confrontation with Eddie, Claire's distraught husband, ensued, revealing glimpses of a distant relationship but denying any affair. Their exchange inadvertently led Claire's children to unearth a startling truth: discoveries of a past pregnancy hidden within their mother's teenage relics. While the detectives delved deeper into the murky waters of the murders, suspicions turned towards Isabella, the nanny, as a potential witness to pivotal moments within the Burkett family. However, Isabella's words painted Maya as unhinged, denying any knowledge of crucial events, leaving the investigators grasping at elusive threads. Maya's relentless pursuit led her to the burner phone's last call, tracing it to a local arcade club. Yet, the club's owner remained an enigma, denying any acquaintance with Joe or Claire, leaving Maya at yet another dead end. Amid the chaos, a haunting presence trailed Maya, evident in a red car shadowing her every move. Fears escalated, yet she persevered, determined to replace the SD card in the digital frame, yearning for a moment's respite. As Detective Kearse grappled with his own health issues, secrets, and uncertainties brewed in Maya's world, Shane's revelations about the mysterious car only added to Maya's turmoil, hinting at a looming threat from an unknown entity, Corey the Whistle. The twists and turns continued at the will reading, where suspicions lingered in the absence of Joe's death certificate. Caroline, Joe's sister, harbored doubts about his demise, stirring Maya's own uncertainties. Allegations of Detective Kearse's involvement with the family's private finances shook the ground beneath her feet, leaving Maya floundering in a sea of distrust and unanswered questions. As the tale unfolded, Maya found herself ensnared in a tapestry of deceit and hidden truths, navigating a labyrinth of suspicions that threatened to shatter the fragile facade of normalcy she desperately sought. The road ahead remained clouded, beckoning Maya to tread cautiously, for every step brought her closer to the elusive truth lurking beneath the surface. Episode 3. Maya's world spun in conflicting shadows as she delved deeper into the web of secrets surrounding her husband's death. The revelation from Caroline about Detective Kearse's suspected ties to the nefarious Burkett family sent shockwaves through Maya's resolve. Haunted by doubts, she sought solace in confiding in Judith, hoping for clarity amidst the chaos. But Neil's sudden interjection and denial of involvement only stirred the murky waters further. Maya felt the weight of her questions, her pursuit of truth, seemingly tearing at the fabric of Judith's stability. Simultaneously, Alexa and Dan embarked on their own quest, tracing the breadcrumbs of their mother's past, suspecting her old flame Alexander might hold the key to unresolved mysteries. Their unease grew as they grappled with the idea of involving the authorities or their father, unsure of the consequences. Eddie, battling his own demons, faced the tightening noose of suspicion cast upon him by Kearse and Marty. Their relentless pursuit of truth led them to Eddie's doorstep, his shaky alibi fumbling under their scrutiny. Maya, relentless in her pursuit, stumbled upon a breadcrumb, a burner phone, mere echoes in the trail of deceit. Determined to unearth the truth, she ventured into the shadows of an arcade club, planting a tracker on a lurking red car, her every move tinged with danger. Her pursuit led to a daring chase, a helicopter slicing through the sky as Maya followed the elusive car, only to be ambushed, her life hanging in the balance until Corey, an unexpected ally, intervened. Corey's revelations shattered Maya's convictions, unveiling a web of deceit and corruption that spanned decades. Burkett Global, Tommy Dark, Claire's desperate plea for protection, each thread pulling her deeper into a labyrinth of betrayal. Desperate for answers, Maya pursued Tommy, only to find dead ends and cryptic messages. Her urgency heightened as she sought Shane's aid, a plea to connect the dots between Tommy and Andrew, hoping for a glimmer of clarity in the storm of her inquiries. Shane, on his own parallel quest, attempted to probe into Kearse's world, only to be met with a shrewdness that hinted at Maya's spiraling state of mind, her grasp on reality teetering on the edge. Meanwhile, Alexa and Dan's encounter with Alexander unraveled a promise of secrets, leading them to his doorstep in search of elusive truths. The police office buzzed with Marty's fervent investigation, unearthing unexpected leads. Phil, the football coach, linked to the bikes spotted near the crime scene, casting shadows of suspicion in unexpected directions. Amidst this chaos, Caroline's discovery of Joe's clothes concealed in a secret room within their home sent tremors of disbelief and suspicion through the already fractured family. As night fell, Maya, weary yet determined, navigated the echoes of her past, cradling her daughter Lily, seeking solace amidst her concealed arsenal, her heart pounding with fear and a resolve to protect her shattered world from the shadows closing in. Episode 4. The eerie echoes of the night's events lingered in Maya's thoughts as she settled in, reeling from revelations and encounters that blurred the lines between truth and deceit. Her home, once a sanctuary, had become a nexus of mysteries and unwelcome visitors. Shane's unexpected presence initially startled her, but it was the unspoken judgment in his eyes that unsettled her more. As they delved deeper into Tommy's past, suspicions tangled like an intricate web, weaving connections between his involvement with the Burketts and the hushed-up tragedy of Andrew's demise. Maya's mind raced with possibilities. The web of deceit expanded, hinting at covert deals and orchestrated incidents shrouded in secrecy.
Meanwhile, Alexa, the tenacious investigator, found herself unraveling an unexpected past between Alexander and Claire, unearthing a revelation that sent shockwaves through their lives. And as Nicole intervened in Kierce's increasingly isolated world, a tangled web of alibis began to unfurl, exposing lies and hidden truths.
Phil's interrogation further deepened the murky waters, casting a suspicious light on his unreported stolen bike and raising questions about his teenage son's potential involvement. The investigation spiraled into a dizzying array of leads, each leading to more uncertainty. In a curious turn, Marty stumbled upon discrepancies in Kierce's story, hinting at hidden secrets and personal struggles that surfaced during unexplained blackouts. Kierce's relentless pursuit of truth became entangled with his own inner turmoil, ultimately revealing a deeply personal revelation to Marty, strengthening their bond amidst the chaos. Maya, haunted by her past in the military, found herself reluctantly facing her own demons, seeking solace in an unexpected therapy session. Dr. Wu's probing questions unearthed buried traumas and opened the floodgates to Maya's hidden anguish, urging her to confront her PTSD and embrace the path to healing. As Maya continued her quest for answers, encounters with Eddie and revelations about Claire's involvement with Corey unfurled unexpected complexities. The weight of unintended casualties during her military service gnawed at Maya's conscience, intertwining her fate with Corey's and hinting at Shane's potential vulnerability in the upcoming revelations. The episode drew to a close with Shane's covert maneuver, planting a tracker on Maya's car, setting off alarms that went unnoticed by Maya, oblivious to the creeping danger lurking in the shadows of her life. Each twist and turn in Fool Me Once, Episode 4 unraveled layers of intrigue, weaving a complex tapestry of interconnected lives bound by secrets, lies, and the relentless pursuit of truth, leaving audiences on the edge of their seats, eager to unravel the mysteries yet to come.
Episode 5. Maya wakes up from a nightmare about Joe and is visited by a frantic Eva, worried about her stalker ex hacking her nanny camera. This incident prompts Maya to realize someone might have hacked her camera too, leading her to suspect the footage of Joe might have been planted.
Seeking help, she contacts Shane, who finds nothing suspicious with her Wi-Fi. Kierce interrupts, updating Maya on the case. Despite disappointment in the police's actions, Maya can't provide identifying details about her attackers. Concerned by Kierce's shaking hands, they're interrupted by a call from Judith. Meanwhile, Marty confronts Kierce about his blackouts and urges him to tell Molly before their wedding. Alexa, secretly investigating her half-brother, Louis, learns startling truths about Claire's involvement with him. Feeling conflicted, she keeps this from Dan. Maya receives a call from Judith, goes to her estate, and upon learning more from Louis, becomes suspicious. She confronts Caroline, who flees, leading Maya to discover old family photos that guide her to Joe's school. Sneaking into the principal's office, she uncovers the truth about a tragic incident involving Joe's friend Theo Mora and another boy, Andrew. At Eddie's home, their father admits to almost having an affair the night Joe died. Kierce, grappling with health issues, faces the possibility of a degenerative condition. This prompts him to call off his marriage to Molly and retreat in distress. Marty, left to investigate alone, suspects the coach's son. Meanwhile, Eddie, concerned about Alexa, confronts Alexander and later discovers she's safe. Maya's investigation leads her to Theo's family, unveiling suspicions about the wealthy hiding the truth and a probable suicide. Maya receives a signal from Corey and discovers Tommy's involvement with a pharmaceutical company's cover-up, leading to his demise. Corey and Maya find Tommy's body in a storage unit, implicating a larger conspiracy. This sequence of events weaves together multiple characters and storylines, entwining mysteries, secrets, and tragedies, ultimately revealing a complex web of interconnected events. Episode 6. Once upon a time, in the winding streets of a bustling city, the intricate web of lives unfolded in the most unexpected ways. Detective Kierce found himself tangled in a complex maze of mysteries and deceptions. His day began at a bridge, a place of stillness amidst the urban chaos. Nicole stood beside him as the phone buzzed with urgent news about Maya. Rushing to the crime scene with Marty, they encountered Maya, a woman haunted by the gruesome discovery of Tommy Dark's corpse stashed in a freezer.
Maya, seeking answers about her sister's fate, became embroiled in a dangerous narrative. Accusations flew between her and the detectives, each one guarding their truths fiercely. Detective Kearse, resolute in his pursuit of justice, found himself confronted by Maya's insinuation of being in the pocket of the notorious Burkett family.
In a bid to clear his name, Kearse took Maya to his sanctum, revealing the intricacies of his life, financial documents, impending fatherhood, and wedding plans. He demanded honesty, challenging Maya to expose him if she truly believed he was tainted. Maya, caught in the swirl of events, disclosed only a fraction of her knowledge, hinting at Tommy's ties to the Burketts. The day's saga continued with Maya collecting Lily from Eddie's abode, fostering camaraderie amidst adversity. Together, they delved deeper into Tommy's demise, drawing tentative connections to Claire's tragic end. Eddie, grappling with his own grief, shared wisdom and support with Maya, their bond strengthening through shared vulnerability. Maya's relentless pursuit of truth led her to Swain, a figure enshrouded in a cycle of rehabilitation and addiction. Unraveling the enigma surrounding Swain's recurrent descent into rehab after wild escapades, Maya discovered a darker struggle within him, a battle against the clutches of alcoholism. Meanwhile, within the precinct's walls, Marty discovered the haunting shadows lurking in Kearse's past, loss, tragedy, and a descent into alcohol-fueled despair. The revelation painted a poignant portrait of Kearse's haunted soul, a man haunted by past sorrows. Eddie, navigating his own familial dynamics, sought to bridge the gap between estranged siblings. In a heartfelt attempt, he unified the trio, Louis, Dan, and Lily, laying the groundwork for reconciliation and understanding. As the day unfolded, secrets breached the surface, confronting Kearse with the demons he harbored. Confronting his fears in an AAA meeting, he grappled with mortality, finding solace in Nicole's steadfast support. He ultimately bared his soul to Molly, finding unexpected comfort in her unwavering love. Yet, amidst these emotional currents, Maya's path veered into a realm of palpable danger. A chilling call from Caroline and a sinister presence at her doorstep echoed the ominous undercurrents surrounding her quest for truth. The tides of fate surged further when incriminating evidence surfaced against Maya, entangling her deeper in the web of suspicion. A blood trail tying her to Tommy Dark's demise compelled the authorities to bring her in for questioning, forcing her to dance on the precipice of guilt and innocence. In a frantic attempt to unravel the threads of deceit, Maya collaborated with Corey, embarking on a perilous journey to uncover the truth behind Claire's untimely demise. Marty's apprehensions grew, questioning Kearse's leniency towards Maya amidst mounting evidence against her. As Kearse plunged headlong into the investigation, a sinister revelation awaited Maya at the rehabilitation center. Swain's damning proclamation about Joe's involvement in Andrew's death sent shockwaves through her already tumultuous world. As the day drew to a close, a whirlwind of secrets, revelations, and confrontations set the stage for an impending reckoning. The interwoven lives of Kearse, Maya, Eddie, and their kin stood poised on the edge of a precipice, awaiting the unraveling of the intricate tapestry of truth and deceit that bound them together. Episode 7. Once upon a time in the world of Franklin Biddle Academy, the story of deceit, guilt, and unraveling mysteries began. It all revolved around the enigmatic new student, Theo Mora, whose presence triggered a series of tragic events that haunted the lives of Maya, Swain, Joe, and others. The journey delved into a fateful day when a prank went awry, leading to Theo's untimely demise. Joe, the orchestrator of the prank, drove things to a fatal end, binding everyone involved in a dark pact of secrecy. Guilt consumed Andrew, pushing him to confess, but before he could, he too met an untimely death, leaving Swain paralyzed with fear and the burden of truth. Meanwhile, Another thread of the tale unfolded as Corey's investigation into Burkitt's Global uncovered a dangerous reality. Kearse, entangled in the mysteries, found a shocking revelation: that the pharmaceutical drugs were causing his symptoms and that his visions of Nicole were a hallucination. Maya, carrying the weight of her past, raced against time to uncover the truth behind Claire's death. Her encounter with Shane unearthed deeper complexities, revealing a past incident that haunted Maya, shrouded in guilt and regret. Her actions during an army mission haunted her conscience, propelling her to seek redemption and justice. As the pieces of the puzzle fell into place, Maya's pursuit led her to a shocking revelation: Joe's true identity, compelling her to take matters into her own hands, confessing to his demise, unraveling the layers of deceit orchestrated by Judith. The tale of Franklin Biddle Academy spun a web of lies, guilt, and redemption, showcasing how the past can haunt in the lengths one would go to seek the truth and absolution. The characters grappled with their demons, fighting for justice, closure, and a chance at redemption in a world marred by deceit and tragic circumstances. Episode 8. Once upon a time, in the riveting world of Fool Me Once, Episode 8 kicked off with a jaw-dropping revelation: Maya's confession to Shane that she had, indeed, killed her husband. The truth spilled out in chilling detail: Joe murdered Claire because she unearthed his dark secrets. Maya, initially in denial, faced undeniable proof of Joe's nefarious deeds. With months of suspicion simmering, she cleverly devised a plan to incriminate him. Shane aided her in testing a bullet, confirming Joe's usage of their gun in Claire's murder. Armed with evidence, Maya confronted Joe in a park rendezvous, a confrontation where she outsmarted him by swapping the murder weapon. Meanwhile, Joe's schemes extended beyond Claire's demise. He orchestrated Claire's murder to safeguard his treacherous past, a past intertwined with Corey's quest to dismantle Burkitt Global. But Maya's growing suspicions threatened Joe's facade, leading to a deadly confrontation in the park where Joe tried to eliminate her. Unbeknownst to Joe, Maya had swapped the guns, turning the tables on him. She skillfully orchestrated his demise, staging it as a motorbike gang's doing, ensuring Joe met his deserved end. Yet, her revelations didn't end there. Maya suspected Joe's involvement in Tommy's disappearance, realizing the extent of his malevolence. However, a twist unfolded when Rambo confessed witnessing Maya shooting Joe. This confession set off a frantic chain of events, with Marty and Kearse racing to apprehend Maya. In a gripping chase through town, Maya's evasion led to a startling revelation: Eddie's car held the tracker that implicated her. Arrested by Kearse, Maya sought time to confess and orchestrate a plan to expose the family's tangled web of deceit. Teaming up with Corey, Maya set up a revealing live stream, confronting Judith and the family with their sinister past. But their confrontation turned deadly as Neil, weary of the turmoil, tragically ended Maya's life. Despite her demise, Maya's calculated moves came to light. Her actions had been a deliberate attempt to bring the Burkitts' dark truths to the world's attention. The fallout left the family in disarray, facing legal and financial turmoil. The saga didn't conclude there. A poignant time jump of 18 years revealed the aftermath. Lily, raised by Eddie according to Maya's wishes, welcomed a baby girl named Maya. Kearse, Shane, and Eddie continued to be part of Lily's life, carrying the legacy and memory of Maya's tumultuous journey. The curtains closed on a tale of intricate deceptions, unveiled truths, and a legacy that echoed through generations, reminding us that sometimes, the greatest mysteries lie within those closest to us.